the main reason that I'm here today is because Commissioner Malcolm is going to receive her vaccine today. I'm very excited about that. It's a good day, but it also gives me an opportunity to pause after a year and get a thank you, and for me to breathe easy to know you're going to get the vaccine and you'll be there, because I quite honestly don't know what we would have done in Minnesota, and I certainly don't know what I would have done without Jan Malcolm's steady leadership, her absolute adherence to protecting folks, following the science, and working out creative solutions to management problems that at times can be insurmountable in terms of supply chain management, and also getting people aligned for that common good. Jan will talk about why this place is so special that we're standing in right now to her, but I think it's important to note Commissioner Malcolm has served alongside 3 governors of multiple parties. She served the state of Minnesota diligently for many years, and during the pandemic, I think things happened for a very particular reason. Having Jan Malcolm and her experience at the helm of Minnesota Department of Health during the greatest public health threat of the last 100 years has put Minnesota in a much better position. And I continue to look at, as folks are looking from the outside, we're now number 2 in the nation in vaccination rates. And U.S. News and World Report, or U.S. News, put out their annual ranking of best states, and Minnesota was second. We have our gripes maybe around Washington State, but we'll talk about that. During the pandemic, they based a lot of that on care that was given to people, thought that went into decisions that were made. And I think it's important to note that in every one of those decision points, Jan Malcolm's compassion, her expertise, her wisdom, her vision played a role in that. So she'll never say it because humbleness is her number 1 trait, but I'm just excited to be here today to cheer on Jan as she gets the Janssen vaccine. And with that, Commissioner Jan Malcolm.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Governor. It's just really nice of you to be here. I'm actually surprised how emotional this day is. Certainly for me, but I think it just represents the hope that I have heard about and seen in friends and colleagues who've had the vaccine. It's a really big deal. It's a really big deal for all of us, and I just want to celebrate the fact that we have 3 exceptionally effective vaccines. I am really thrilled to be here at Courage Kenny. I had the honor of serving as the CEO of the Courage Center for 8 years, and worked very closely with Dr. Penny Wheeler, the CEO of Allina, to create the merger of Courage Center and Sister Kenny Rehabilitation Institute. So it is now Courage Kenny Rehabilitation Institute. So coming back here is truly coming home. And when I found out that, like many, I got my email from my provider, Allina, last Friday, saying you're eligible, you can sign up for an appointment. And when I found out that this facility was one of the vaccine locations, it was just like one of those lovely things that happen sometimes. That I could get this vaccine here was really special. And I did particularly want to get the Johnson & Johnson or the Janssen vaccine to demonstrate certainly my confidence in the effectiveness of this vaccine. And I know folks have had questions about whether this vaccine is as effective as the others. And you've heard public health officials say it is extremely effective, especially where it matters most, preventing severe illness, hospitalization, and death. So I was eager to demonstrate my confidence in this vaccine by getting it myself. So I just am really happy that I had the opportunity to get this particular vaccine here at one of my favorite places on the planet. And it's great to see some of my colleagues here. Spent a lot of hours in this room. This was the former boardroom of the organization. And Governor, many a budget battle in this room too. So I'm a little familiar with that. So thank you for being here. Thank you, my colleagues, for hosting us and for all the work you're doing to protect Minnesotans every day. And I think